everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing with brand new makeup and I'm super excited about this video in particular because there's just so many new things. There's stuff from the drugstore that I recently picked up, some stuff from Becca, and all I've tried from Becca is just the champagne pop, so I'm just like, I want to try this out so bad. Some very colorful eyeshadows. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So let's get started with the primer. For primer, I'm going to be using the new Becca First Light Priming Filter. This I received through Influencer, hence the box with Influencer stuff. So this got sent out to me very recently. I still haven't tried it out. I've heard actually pretty good things about it. It's supposed to just give you a very poreless look, like you're almost like you have a walking, breathing Instagram filter or the pretty filter from Snapchat. I don't even know, but I'm so excited. It's purple. The packaging is just like, take a look at the packaging. Let's look at it. Look at this. I think I'm just more fascinated by the fact that this is a lavender primer. It just looks so pretty. I don't want to use this, but I do want to use it. What do you guys think about this? I just think it looks beautiful. Whoa. Look at that. It kind of smells like Fruit Loops. It's so weird. It has that fruity, like Fruit Loops scent. I'm not complaining. I love Fruit Loops, but I didn't expect it to have this scent. It looks so weird. But it does have a fruity, it reminds me of Fruit Loops. This primer smells like Fruit Loops. Okay, so up close, I really don't see like a huge difference. My pores don't look any less smaller. My face does look a little bit more radiant, but I don't know. I can't really see a huge difference from before and after. Maybe you guys can. Maybe it shows up better through the camera, but in person, I can't really see anything. It feels nice. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. And I do like that, that Fruit Loop scent. Now jumping over to foundation, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And this one is in Porcelain Fair Warm. I was so excited when I saw this at Walmart because I find that a lot of drugstore makeup, they just don't pay attention to the undertones. So when I saw the whole display, I was like, wait, what? They have lighter shades with a golden like undertone? This is incredible. I freaked out. I did. Some girl at Walmart was like, what the hell? Well, she didn't say that, but I can see it in her eyes. So I picked up this one. They also had another one that was like light warm, but I mean the drugstore lighting is just so weird, so I ended up getting this. I have tried it once. I wasn't too crazy about it, but maybe I just paired it with the wrong primer. Who knows? I'm gonna try it out again. And to apply this foundation, I'm actually going to be using this. This is not the Silly Sponge. I placed my order for the Silly Sponge before Christmas and it's still not here. Yeah. I'm low-key annoyed by that. So I went on eBay literally 4 days ago, placed an order for the dupe, which is a lot cheaper by the way, and yeah, I got it within 4 days. So thanks Molly Cosmetics for taking forever to ship a freaking silicone sponge, but I mean I think it should do the same. It feels the same, it looks the same. Well, I don't know if it feels the same. I'm just assuming it does because it's freaking silicone. But I'm going to be using this thing to apply this foundation. Hopefully things turn out okay. Whoa, I forgot there's a spatula. I just have a little bit on the back of my hand and now I'm just gonna pick it up with this, the silly dupe. Okay, I just feel like I'm slapping myself with this. It just feels so weird. Will it apply better if I just swipe it? I don't know. I do not know. I will say it's kind of hard to hold. It's a little bit awkward. I don't like the the shape that much. I don't know. I prefer, if I'm gonna use a sponge, I'd rather just use the Beauty Blender. At least that one's squishy and easier to hold. This one I'm just like, I'm sticking out my pinky, trying to be fancy here with this silicone boob sponge. You know what? This is taking forever. I'm just gonna finish up with my Real Techniques buffing brush. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I'm still gonna wait till I get the silly sponge so I can compare them both, although I think they're going to be nearly identical. I have to be completely honest with you and say that I am quite happy with this foundation this time around. I think I might have gone a little bit too heavy-handed the first time I used it, but right now it doesn't really feel like I'm wearing anything. I still see a few of my blemishes peeking through, which is totally fine because I can just go in with concealer and conceal those exact spots. But right now, hey, I'm pretty happy with it, even with the match. I think it's good. At least that's what I'm seeing. I think it looks good in real life. I don't know about the camera. Usually the camera makes me look a lot more pale than I am, although I am pretty pale right now. Usually drugstore makeup in general oxidizes just a little bit on my skin, so I rather go with a shade that's a little bit lighter because over time it's just going to, you know, kind of look more even, but I like it. For concealer, I'm just using my Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. I've spoken about this a few times before, and I'm going to try and blend it out with the Silly Dupe. Maybe it'll work better for concealer. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, it is a little bit tough underneath the eye. Yeah, I don't like it underneath the eye. I'd rather just use my finger. I'm going to be trying out more Becca products, so they also sent me the soft kabuki brush and the soft light blurring powder in the influencer box, and I'm going to set my concealer and foundation using this powder. This very fancy looking powder. Packaging once again is stunning. It just looks like a little glass cube or something. It just looks very, I don't know, I just want to display this. It looks so pretty. And the brush just looks like this, like a really tall kabuki brush. Ooh, it's very soft. I would like this for foundation actually. Okay, this powder is also supposed to just kind of blur fine lines and the appearance of pores. Again, I feel like a lot of companies are just going for the real life filter type of look. It's marketing, it's all marketing. But we shall see how this one works. I feel like this is going to be a very, very messy powder packaging because all the little holes are just exposed. But how do you use it? How do you use this thing? So it says, use the Becca soft kabuki brush to evenly distribute the powder for a perfected complexion. I don't know what to do with this powder. Do I swirl, tap, and buff like Bare Minerals style, or do I just, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm doing the swirl. Let's do the tap Bare Minerals style, and I don't know, I'm just gonna just sweep it. Just sweep it. Not so Bare Minerals style, but oh man, this brush feels so soft. I want my hair to be as shiny as this brush. Look at that. It looks like a Pantene commercial. So this powder, I can immediately tell that it's not very mattifying, but it actually does help diminish the appearance of pores. I definitely see less of my pores with this powder than I did with the primer. So hey, this one's definitely living up to its name. And this brush, I am so hypnotized by the way this reflects light. I keep staring at myself in the viewfinder. It feels nice, it looks very pretty, and this powder doesn't look cakey or powdery. For highlight and contour, I have two products from the drugstore. These are the Jordana Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Stick and the Jordana Glow and Go in the shade Pearl Glow, and the contour one is in light. So I'm going to be trying these out. Maybe I should have done this before setting my face. I don't know, I wasn't thinking, but we're going to be trying these out. I'm going to just create a stripe, and that's it. You have contouring in 2 seconds. I'm just going to blend it out using the silly dupe. Never mind. I'm just going to use the Pixie Strobe and Sculpt brush, which I recently mentioned in my January favorites. I'm really liking this brush. It's synthetic, so it should work for creams as well as powders. I actually do like this contour shade. Looks quite natural. It blended out very evenly, even on top of powder. Sometimes when you put a cream product on top of powder, it just looked a little bit patchy, but this one just blended out really nicely. I'm really impressed. Now for highlight, I'm going to be using the strobing stick, and this one's in the shade Pearl Glow. I picked this up because I want to compare it to the Milk Makeup highlighter stick as well as the Glossier Halo Scopes, which both of those are higher up in price than this one, but we'll see how this one looks. I mean, it's going on very, very smooth. It's very creamy. Yeah, this is blending out very, very nicely. I will say you can see some shimmer particles, which the other two highlighter sticks do not have. But I mean, the glow that it's giving me is pretty, but I do see some shimmer, which, I mean, depending on your personal taste, you might not like the shimmer, you might like the shimmer, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty, but I feel like it does enhance the texture a little bit more than the other two highlighters that I love. Now for blush, I'm going to be using this one by Soap & Glory. This is the Soap & Glory Peach Party. It's a juicy multicolor blush brick. Looks like this. It is very, very shimmery. Just looks beautiful on the packaging, but I'm going to use it very lightly. Actually, it looks quite pretty, very glowy, but healthy, like a healthy glow. Moved you guys in closer for the eyes because I'm going to be using this little number right here. This is the Kat Von D Pastel Goth. I kept going back and forth. Do I need it? Do I want it? Like, it's so pretty, but man, I'm not gonna use it. I just kept going back and forth, and I would go into the Sephora store and I would just see if they would have it in stock, and they didn't, and they did it. And I went literally yesterday and they did have, this was the last one, and it sold out online, so I was just like, let me get it, because I've been eyeing it so much. It's such a weird palette for me, because you guys know that I do like more neutral. Neutrals are just my comfort zone, so I do like them a lot. But look at this, it's just so cool. So I went ahead, bit the bullet, and got it. I was very impressed with the pigment when I swatched them. The size is actually, the palette itself is compact. The eyeshadow size, it's very comparable to the Shade and Light, minus the 3 long strips on the top, but as you can see, look at it. It's just so pretty. Ah, I love the packaging. I love everything. Ah, I'm in love with an eyeshadow palette. I don't know why I just said it that way, but look at these. I am so excited to play around with these. But first, gotta prime my eyes. This eyeshadow primer is the Etude House Proof 10, which is supposed to be a waterproof eye primer. I've used it 3 times. I still don't know what I think about it. I don't know. It is waterproof, but my eyelids are just, I guess, too oily for this eyeshadow primer. But it does make the eyeshadows just kind of stick on better, so I don't know, maybe my eyelids are just way too greasy, and the only primer that works is the NARS one. I'm going to start off with Skull, which is the matte white, and I'm going to just sweep it on the mobile eyelid area. I feel like this is going to make any color that I put on top just pop a little bit more. Going into Doom, which is that bright blue. Holy crap, this is pigmented. Now I'm gonna go with the green, which is Gloom. Going to place it right on like the outer corner and a little bit on the crease. And I use both shades, just kind of mix them in together. Now I'm going to take Dagger, which is this like cement gray, and I'm actually going to line my eyes. I feel like something is missing. Maybe I should do a little bit on the lower lash line. Yeah, let's do a little bit on the lower lash line. I'm going to start off with the green and just place it right over here. Oh yeah, this should do the trick. And then the blue. And then for highlight, I'm actually going to go in with the white and just use that as a matte highlight. For my mascara, I'm going to be using the Wonder Beauty Unlash Volume and Curl Mascara. I got this through Octoly, so this was sent to me for free. I ordered it though. You have to order, give yourself a little explanation, then the company either accepts or denies you. Got accepted. I've been seeing so many ads for this mascara on both my Instagram feed as well as my Facebook feed, and the results looked amazing. So when I saw this on Octoly, I was like, I need to try it. I need to try it on video, and thankfully they accepted me, so I got sent this and I've been trying it out. I'm really impressed with it. I am. Not only is the packaging really beautiful, I really like the combination of gold with the burgundy. I also like that this packaging does have that squeezy tube, so I find that you just waste a lot less of the mascara formula. And the wand actually reminds me a lot of the Lancome Hypnose Drama. So as you can see, has a little bit of a curve to it, almost identical to the Hypnose Drama, which is one of my all-time favorite mascaras. So I've been really pleased with this. It has more natural ingredient conscious ingredients, and it just holds on so well. I haven't had any issues with it smudging or flaking, and the overall effect that this gives me, I really like it. I really do like it. Well, you know, it happens. It happens. I'm still gonna keep going though. And this, I'll just wait till it dries. Ignore the smudging, but this is just one coat of the Wonder Beauty mascara. So as you can see, my lashes do look a lot more voluminous, a lot longer, more curled. So the effect is just, it's very pretty. No mascara, mascara. No mascara, mascara. So you can tell why I've been enjoying this mascara. Now moving on to the lips, I'm going to be using two products. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner, and this one's in the shade Bear to Comment. And then I'm going to finish up with the Milk Makeup Lip Metal in the shade Fluffy. This lip liner is extremely creamy, a little too creamy for my liking. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I'm not hating it, but I'm not loving it as I thought I would. With this Milk Makeup Lip Metal, less is definitely more. I did notice I've worn it twice already. When you apply a very thick layer, it just becomes extremely sticky on the lips, which I did not like. So I've been using it more sparingly than the first time, and I found that it didn't get too sticky. I feel like my foundation might have oxidized a little bit. It looks a little darker than it did before and a little shinier than before. But this is the finished look, so a lot more dramatic and a lot different from what I usually do. But I have to say, this palette, super impressed with the pigment. It's just, they're so strong and they're not chalky. Very easy to blend as well as just like any other Kat Von D eyeshadow formula. So the Pastel Goth palette is definitely a win. Well, first impression win. Another product that I'm super impressed by, once again, the Wonder Beauty mascara. I just applied one coat on my top lashes and bottom lashes. If I wanted more of a dramatic look, I can easily add a second coat or a third coat. It just layers very beautifully. So this I'm definitely going to be reviewing very soon, but I can tell you I've been really enjoying it. I wear it to work, I wear it when I go outside, so it's just a really great mascara. Very surprised about this. This is the first Wonder Beauty product I've ever tried, and I want to try more now. Another product that really impressed me was, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, well, The contour stick I really like. The highlighter is a little bit too shimmery. I don't like the flecks of glitter, but the formula itself is really nice. I can just do without the shimmer. The Becca products, this brush, super soft. The powder actually I liked as well. I found that it did blur the pores a lot more than the primer, than the Fruit Loops smelling primer, but it did go on very nicely, and it didn't feel heavy or sticky at all, which is a good thing in my book. The things that disappointed me or just didn't really wow me. The foundation, I don't hate it, I don't love it. I do love the tone, but as you can probably tell, it has gotten a little bit dark, and I've only been wearing it for the duration of filming this video, so it's just something that I'm not too crazy about. I'm also not too crazy about the gel lip liner. I thought it was going to be much nicer, but it is just way too creamy. Like, you'll start lining your lips and then you can go overboard really quickly with this lip liner. Also, this product, the Silly Dupe, I'm still kind of on the fence. I'm still playing around with it. I think it works good for some things, and then for foundation it's just kind of like, I don't want to mess around with this one foundation. So that's it for this new playing with makeup video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've tried any of these products, let me know in the comments below. If you're intrigued by something, also let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel to see brand new videos, and I will be seeing you guys very soon in my next video. Bye! I need that brush. I have so many brushes in my collection, but I needed this brush. And the reason why I wanted it so bad is because it reminds me of the Hourglass brush